Hi guys, I am back with an update with me and my baby. I guess I can start by saying I'm 17 weeks pregnant. My baby is the size of an orange right now. And I also want to say that I apologize because my dates are a little bit off because I film my videos and then I take like a week or two to edit and then I post them. So if you want to see the exact dates that I was 15 weeks pregnant and 17 weeks pregnant, look at the description box below and I write them down for you guys. I also wanted to say sorry because my last video I noticed I was a little bit off, but it was because I was sick, so that's why. So I guess I'll start with my symptoms. My fatigue and my tiredness, it has gone away almost completely. I have so much more energy now in my second trimester than I did in my first trimester, but there are days that I am super tired and all I want to do is just lay down and sleep. And then I've noticed too, if I run a lot of errands throughout the day or do a lot of things throughout the day, I get super tired as well. At the end of the day or like midday, I need to take a nap and just rest. So I get tired very easily, but I'm not as tired as I was in my first trimester. My nausea and my vomiting, I actually vomited one time ever since my second trimester started, and my OBGYN said it was because I was fasting for too long of a period. I basically woke up, I drank green tea in the morning, and I went all the way until 12 o'clock without eating anything and just drinking green tea, and I threw up all the green tea. So my OBGYN just said that when I wake up to make sure to have a snack because you know, you stay a long period of time without eating throughout the night, and then when you wake up you want to get things moving inside of your system so that you don't throw up. That's what she told me. Another thing too is my constipation and my bloating. So my bloating has gone away. I feel like I only get bloated when I eat certain foods or when I eat a lot of carbs. So I have been trying to limit some of my carbs, also because carbs isn't that good for you. It does turn into sugar, and sugar turns into fat in your system. So I have been trying to limit my carbs. But other than that, I don't get too bloated anymore, so I'm happy for that. I just have like my little belly that's growing with a baby. My constipation, I still am very constipated. My OBGYN actually prescribed me a medication, but I decided that I wasn't going to take it just because I don't want to be taking anything if I don't have to. I do try to eat papaya to help me, and it does help me sometimes, but it doesn't make me regular or anything like that. So I don't really know how to deal with that right now. I've just been dealing with it as best as I can. I also try to drink water. That sometimes helps too, but I know that I don't drink enough. I know that I don't drink as much water as I should. So another symptom is migraines and headaches. I have been having headaches almost every day, even if it's just for a few minutes or just like an hour and it goes away. But I also had 2 migraines and I had to lay down and basically go to sleep because they were hurting so badly. And I did take a Tylenol. I took 2 Tylenols, and as soon as I took Tylenol, it went away and it helped. So I did talk to my OBGYN about my migraines, and she said it was okay that I was getting them. It's nothing to do with the baby. It's not harming the baby. The baby doesn't feel anything. It's just me. So she said if I don't have to take anything, for me to drink lots of water, for me to lay down and rest. If I'm doing too much like activity throughout the day, for me to stop doing so much and just rest. And she said the best medication for migraines is Tylenol with coffee, taking them at the same time. So I haven't had a migraine ever since the last 2 I had, but you know, if I have any other migraines, I think I will just take Tylenol, just because You know, if I wasn't working or going to school or studying or doing any of that, I probably would, you know, I'm going to try to do anything that I can so that I don't have to take Tylenol, but if I really have to because I have to go to work or I have to go to school or I have to study, I'm going to take, you know, the medication. And just because I need to be able to function like a normal person so I can do my job, so I can study and get along with my day. If I stayed home, I think it would be a little bit easier, you know, to do everything that I could to just minimize the headache and not have to take any medication. And I'm telling you guys, you know, Tylenol and coffee, but always talk to your OBGYN before you take anything when you're pregnant, because every person is different, every baby is different. You don't know what your OBGYN will recommend for you, and it might be different. So just putting that out there as well. I had an ultrasound, so at the end of this video I am going to post a little video for you guys of my ultrasound. And my next ultrasound, which is an anatomy scan, which is going to be where I see a lot of like the baby more in depth, we won't be able to record, which is a bummer because I really wanted to record. But they said that they would give me a video of it. So if they do give me a video, I'm going to see what I could do to put it on YouTube and show you guys the video. And I'm also going to do a reveal, so stay tuned for that too as well. So the next thing I want to talk to you guys about is my midwife appointment that I had. I was looking for a private midwife to have my baby, and the main reason I wanted to do a private midwife was because, in my opinion, I think hospitals push you a lot to do things that are unnecessary and sometimes even more harmful to you and your baby than you really need. And I want to stay away from that as much as possible if I can. Also because of the experience of just having a natural birth and all of that. The problem with me going through a midwife is right now that I have insurance with Kaiser. If you don't know what Kaiser is, Kaiser, if you have insurance with them, you basically can go to any Kaiser facility, but you can't go out of Kaiser. If you go out of Kaiser, then they won't cover you. So right now I can have a baby at Kaiser basically for free. If I go see a midwife, it's going to cost me anywhere. I got really upset. I left there crying because it's something that I want to do, but unfortunately right now my financial situation, I can't really afford it. But I am looking into getting a doula. I think doulas, from what I been researching, they cost anywhere from $1,000 to $2,000, and so I want to look a little bit more into it. I'm not too sure what doulas do, but from what I've been seeing online, they basically help you birth at home and go through labor at home up until the point where you're ready to push your baby out. So then they'll be like, okay, now you're at that stage of labor. We're going to go to the hospital. Once you get to the hospital, they don't really have time to do anything except tell you to push your baby out. They have, you know, different techniques, different therapies. They just help you get through laboring and birthing at home for as long as possible. And then they'll go to the hospital too with you. Another thing I want to talk to you guys about is I got sick probably for like a week. This was when I was about 16 weeks pregnant, so last week. And I got really bad allergies. I went on a hike, which I don't suggest you doing if you're pregnant. But I went on a hike, and I think that after the hike, I just got really bad allergies. And my nose was really stuffy. But I did take over-the-counter medications, the ones that my OBGYN doctor recommended. It was an antihistamine, which meaning that it helps with allergies. And it did help me. I only took, it said you could take 1 pill every 4 hours. I only took 1 pill every day for 2 days and I got better. So I try not to take that much just because if I don't need it, then I don't want to be taking it. And then what I noticed is after the 2 days I got better, but my nose was really stuffy. my eyes were still really watery and I was starting to get headaches and pressure up on my head. And so I took another one, which was a nasal decongestion, and I took 2 of those and I got better as well. So what I recommend, if you are taking medications, if it tells you to take 1 every 2 hours or 1 every 4 hours, if you're feeling better, if it makes you feel better, don't take that many if you don't have to. That's just what I think. I've learned very little about medications, so don't, don't take my word for this. Always ask your doctor, always ask your OBGYN. I think that's it for this video. I hope you guys like my video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Leave comments down below of any suggestions on my symptoms or any suggestions at all that you guys have. And press the thumbs up button as well. Stay tuned for my other videos. I have a lot of videos that I film. I just don't take the time to edit them because it takes so long. So that's just my problem, is the editing part. I wish I could pay somebody to edit my videos for me. And I think that's it. And I hope you guys like the little video that I'm putting at the end of this video for you guys of the ultrasounds. Alright, bye.
And then that straight spinal cord right there. Looks awesome.